to talk to you about aura. Till the slide comes, I will tell you something about aura. Aura is an energy body. We are not able to see our aura, and that is why we do not believe in that. So far, many people tried to take photograph of aura by various cameras. Unfortunately, it was not possible to take photograph by ordinary cameras. Aura camera was invented by a person named Kirlian. We will see the slide later on when it starts. And this invention was accidental. Many important inventions are accidental, like falling of apple. Kirlian in 1939 was doing research to develop sensitive photographic paper. By mistake, his little finger came near the camera lens, and when he developed the photograph, he saw the photo of the finger crumpled as if it is infected. So he was surprised that my finger is healthy, how the photograph shows infected finger. So he kept the photograph besides and started his research work. After 6 months, when he got up in the morning, he found that his little finger was really infected. So he was surprised that photograph showed 6 months back infection, and now really he sees the finger infected after 6 months. He brought this fact to the notice of various scientists in Russia, and all the scientists were so much interested because this was related to health. They worked all over the world on health using Kirlian camera. Russian scientist another Russian scientist, Dr. Konstantin Korokto, reinvented this camera and make it computerized. Now we go to the slide, we will get all this information through the slide. This is very highly technical subject, so I am going to read it slowly. Kindly read the slide, and any question is there, do ask me anytime you wish. To understand about aura, we should understand about the energy. We have two bodies, one is visible physical body, second is invisible auric body. Meditation increases our auric body energy. We have seen that many people who are doing regular meditation, there is a typical type of glow. This glow is nothing but aura. Biowell measures increase in auric body energy by pre and post aura photography. Our auric body has three main nadis, Ida, Pingala and Sushumna. 7 important chakras are located in Sushumna, and these chakras energize our organs. Chakras with less energy weakens respective organs because all the 7 chakras represent almost all organs of our body. Biowell report gives images of these chakras. We can compare chakras of meditative person, healthy person and sick person. You may be aware that there are tools, instruments of medical science costing crores and crores and crores. I remember that in Nanavati Hospital in Bombay, couple of years back, maybe 10 years back, one machine was, they took loan from government and kept that machine in their hospital, and it was very expensive. That time it was 2 crores of rupees. Now it is about 10-15 crores of rupees are available, but none of the machine is able to take photograph of chakras. So many scientists are trying since very, very long time, dissecting the dead bodies to find the chakras inside the bodies. They never find, and they will never be able to find, because chakras are not any material. Now we understand what is aura. An aura is a field of subtle luminous radiation surrounding a person or object. The depiction of such an aura often suggests a person of particular power or holiness. It has been described as a map of the thoughts and feelings surrounding a person. Positive chakras create positive and healthy aura. Negative weak chakras create negative and weak aura. When aura of a person becomes negative, we sometimes feel that a person sitting beside us, we try to go away from the place because we do not like to sit with that person. The reason is negative aura of a person, and any person doing negative things like we know what is positive and what is negative. Such persons aura becomes negative, and generally people do not like to sit with such persons. People with having strong positive energy would not like to sit with such persons. Now that is because of the chakras are negative, because of the wrong habits the person is having. When aura of a person becomes negative, he invites problems in finance, health and in social life. Healing of aura brings back happiness again. There are so many healers nowadays. 10 years back the healers were very few. When the Reiki started in India, 10 years back there were very few healers, but now we find that there are so many healers, and these healers are of several types of healing methods. Reiki healers are there, pranic healers are there, and spiritual healers are there. Next one. Now we talk about the device to take aura photograph. Modern science has invented expensive tools and instruments to find out diseases of organ of our body. Unfortunately, none of these tools or instruments are able to photograph chakras or energy field. In 1939, a Russian photographer, Mr. Semyon Kirlian, invented a camera to take photograph of human aura. After his name, this camera is known as Kirlian camera. Drawback with this camera was dark room was required. We all know that formerly such cameras required a dark room for developing. It had manual operation and photographs were in black and white. Next. The first black and white camera, the first black and white camera was invented by Semyon Kirlian, as we have seen, in 1939, and then scientists world over started working on the camera to upgrade the camera. In Russia, another scientist, Konstantin Korotko, he is a highly technical person in Russia, working in a technical university in St. Petersburg. Dr. Korotko and his team worked for 20 years from 1980 to 2000 to develop a camera, computerized this old camera and added so many other functions. We can see that this is the Biowell camera invented by Dr. Konstantin Korotko. It is a small camera, it can be carried anywhere and it takes the photographs. We will see what types of photographs are taken. Dr. Konstantin Korotko, another Russian scientist and professor of physics in St. Petersburg Technical University, made this camera computerized and introduced many scientific functions. Biowell is a diagnostic tool. It supports diagnosis by allopathy system. Our present system of diagnosis is a very lengthy process. So many places we have to go for diagnosis, for testing of blood, for example, X-ray, sonography, and so many other tests. In Russia and America, since about couple of years, say 4, 5, 6 years, many major hospitals have installed Biowell camera, and the first test is done with the help of Biowell camera to find out which part of the body has got the problems. Within 15 minutes they come to know which part is affected, and specific tests are done by our normal allopathy system of medicine. Biowell is a diagnostic tool. It supports diagnosis by allopathy system. In several hospitals in Russia and America, preliminary testing is done by Biowell before proceeding with specific test by normal method. Next please. Now we come to the energy field. Biowell camera takes photograph of aura of our body. The report is generated of about 15 pages within 15 minutes, and we come to know what is the health status of our full body, which otherwise normally takes at least 10 days. After collecting so many tests, we go to our family physician or specialist consultant and he will tell us that what problem we have. So it is always advisable first to go for Biowell, find out the real diseases, where are they, what they are, and then go for specific testing. For example, if the problem is shown in pancreas, we can go and test our diabetes. Instead of doing all the tests of the body, we can go and specifically get the diabetes sugar test done by blood test method. First we can see the first photograph is a person who is doing meditation. We can see that the energy field, which is uniform all over the body and it is quite thick. This shows very powerful positive energy in a person who is doing regular meditation. Especially those persons who are able to see the white light in the third eye, their aura is really excellent, their face always glows, and we see the faces of people like Shri Ravi Shankar ji, Shri Ramdev Baba. Even Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, also does meditation in the morning, and we are aware that we have seen the TVs that he did not take food when he visited America in Navaratri. Why? When a person does meditation, he gets direct cosmic energy from the cosmos. That subtle energy enters his body. We feel that we are healthy, we are able to live, we are able to survive because we eat food. We get all the energy from our food. That is what is our belief at the moment. But food is giving hardly 10% energy. Other 90% energy comes from the cosmos, and the person who are meditative, who are religious, who have got good habits, get lot of subtle energy from cosmos, and people who are doing wrong things get very less cosmic energy. Next picture we see, this picture we see is the aura energy field of a person who is sick. This is a person who has got cancer, and during cancer most of the energy goes away and it shows very less energy surrounding his body. The last is the person who is healthy, who is not meditating, also he is not sick person. So his energy is more than sick person, less than the person doing meditation. Next please. Now what we are going to see is something which is not possible to see anywhere. Here maybe so many healers must be sitting here and they know that to take photograph of chakras nobody can help them, but they want to definitely like to see the difference before treatment was given and after the treatment is given. With the help of Bio-Well camera, we can see preliminary first before giving the treatment state of the aura, state of the chakras, and after giving the treatment we can see the joules energy of the aura. The photograph that we are seeing now is healthy person whose chakras are about 5 to 6 joules. Next please. Sometime before one slide we have seen an energy field of a person who had cancer. The energy was very low, and this is the chakras of that person. The joules are very low. So this is a confirmation. When a person is sick, it is reflected in the chakras as well as in the energy field. Next please. Here is the photograph of a person who is doing regular meditation, who is able to see the third eye, light in the third eye, and that person's chakras are powerful chakras, more than 7 joules, and they are in the straight line. It is very difficult that people, my experience is that there are people who are doing meditation but their chakras are not in straight line. I asked some of them that what is the reason. They say that after doing meditation we are coming to the commerce side of our business. We are in the family, lot of things are happening and things get disturbed. So these chakras can be saved in the balanced condition who are not attached with the family, who are separated and who are meditating most of the time. Next please. I know one person in my place, city, native place, about 10 years back. There was a person doing meditation continuously. He was staying in a small room and eating only this much of milk, kheer, they say kheer, nothing else. He was meditating continuously. He was 99 years old, and for 15 minutes he used to come up and meet the people for blessings. So then I realized that persons doing meditation, their food is so low, still they are able to survive. Why? Because they get direct cosmic energy from cosmos. Next one. Now we are coming to the important chart called healthy energy balance. You can see here a lot of lines of two colors. One is left side organs, another represents the right side organ. The principle of this left and right is that there should be a balance between left and right. If balance is disturbed, all organs also have left and right. If the balance is disturbed, there is a problem with the particular organ. We can see in this chart that number 3, there is a disturbance in the balance, and third number represents pancreas. Now this is that problematic line is only small one, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 squares. So it is a small beginning of diabetes of the person, and if that person comes to know that diabetes is starting, he can take precaution, start medicine and see that it does not increase to the insulin level. This is the advantage of Biowell camera photography. Under 70, he has got another small problem, and this relates to breathing. So this is the beginning of breathing problem, which no other tools can show us. Whatever testing he does, nowhere doctor can tell him that your problem is started in breathing system. So unless it goes to a particular increased breathing problem, it will not be reflected in the medical report. But suppose he comes to know from this chart, he will be careful, he will take medicines for whatever required, and he will see that he does not harm his body by doing some extra strenuous work. Next please. Now we come to weak energy balance. When a person is sick, when the problem is increased and developed more, you can see here the developed problem is here number 12, and 12 number is coccyx pelvis minor zone, which means back pain. So suppose we take regular aura photography every month or something, and when the back pain starts just beginning like this up to this level, then we take care of our back. We don't do like this. We do not sit continuously on the computer and do some exercises to avoid more increase in the back problem. So here you can see a lot of other small problems, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that person can take some precautions to avoid increase in gravity of other problems which are small at the moment. Next one. This is the chart of the energy balance of a person who is doing regular meditation. When the chakras are straight line, when they are quite bigger size and the joules are more, the person does not have any problem with the energy balance. All the organs are very healthy, and they will remain healthy so long as he continues his meditation. Next please. Now we are coming to the tools. This is very important tool called Sputnik. In India, so many healers are there, they are doing a lot of healing work. So many Ayurvedic centers are there, so many yoga centers are there world over, doing a lot of yogic exercises, asanas and meditation. But they say that energy of the room increases after doing meditation. but there is no measurement. They cannot prove or show to people that formerly it was this much, now it is this much. This is the tool which is called Sputnik, and with the help of this tool, it has to be attached with the Biowell camera, and with the help of this tool, we can find out increase in energy before how much it was and after meditation how much it is. We can see the increase. I will show you. Graphs are generated like this. Sorry. Graphs are generated like this, and we can see the increase in energy, that it is increased by how much. Suppose the people are more in the room, people are really doing meditation, able to see the light, then the graph will rise so much. If the people are not doing real meditation, the graph will not be high, it will be little low. Next one. Another important instrument is called Bio-Core. Bio-Core is an instrument which is instrument used for treatment of problems. We have to put the instrument like this. It is a headgear, and this is the machine that works with that. Bio-Core is a combination of music with frequency healing. It is a frequency healing. What Biowell does is, whatever reports we have seen, energy field, balance and chakras. Whatever reports generated, Biowell has got the record of energy of the particular person, which organs having less energy are already there in Biowell camera. After analyzing all these negative and small energies in all the organs, there is a program in this to find out what are the missing vibrations. As we all know that we vibrate continuously, our organs vibrate, we are totally energy bodies, which are frozen energy is our body. So what this does, this Bio-Core does is finds out the missing vibrations. There is a program which generates missing vibrations inside the headphone, and for 10 minutes that missing vibrations music is played, and the person has to sit quiet for 10 minutes. You can see in the chart that before giving Bio-Core treatment, the chakras were like this. You can see here disbalance. They were small chakras, energy was less, and after giving 10 minutes Bio-Core treatment, you can see the chakras have increased in the size and the balancing is little more better. Then keep making 2 or 3 more sittings, it will come up closer to the balanced line.